Hey guys, thanks for checking out the video. Today we are going to do a how-to on the process that I use, one of the processes I use to make a set of earrings out of moose antler. Um, I don't want to bore you with a bunch of background and stuff about me, but just a quick introduction. I am Northern Tines. We have been in business for about 5 years. We make all kinds of jewelry, earrings, bracelets, necklaces, hair pieces. We do bolo ties, tie pins, belt buckles, all kinds of stuff. Um, from antlers, feathers, quills. We also use South African horns like kudu, bleesbok, impala. We use a lot of impala. Um, but today we are going to make a set of earrings, like I said, out of moose antler, and I'm going to be using a mini lathe to do that. How this all started was I have a basement full of shed antlers because I love shed hunting. And one day my wife asked me, what are we going to do with all these horns we've got stacked up here? And she had the idea that I should try to make her a set of earrings out of them. So I did. She loved them, got a lot of good feedback from them, and decided to kind of run with it. These are those earrings. I don't know how well you'll be able to see them, but these are out of mule deer. First set I ever made 5 years ago. She still wears them, loves them. But yeah, that's in a nutshell, that's what we do. I'll show you quickly around my shop and then we'll jump right in. Kind of a small space, but it works. Gotta have the TV. Let's walk over here. So this is my somewhat dwindling supply pile. Lots of quills, horns, of all kinds. Anyway, what we're going to be working with today is moose. This is the base of a moose antler, and hopefully it's going to work out. I love how each antler has a different characteristic that's unique to itself and has a lot of cool coloration. And I don't know how well you can see this, but this one has like some purple and white in it. And I'm going to attempt to cut out a section of this and put it on my mini lathe over here and make a set of earrings. We'll see how it goes. I've never used my lathe per se for earrings, but I had a weird idea to kind of use the inside of the antler to make a set of earrings rather than say like the outside that has this awesome texture and brown coloration. I wanted to make kind of a smoother set of hollow earrings utilizing just the inside color of the antler. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's the base of the antler, which would be, so there's one of my moose antlers, but that would be this bottom section here. Anyway, there's the awesome artwork that my kids did after I painted my shop. My son and my daughter helped me out in my decorating of my shop. Love it. And so let's get started. So before I start cutting and get into it, let me kind of show you some of the precautions I take when working with antler. it is hazardous to work with and to breathe in. I would highly recommend using something even better than just like one of those paper dust masks. I mean, anything's better than nothing, but I use this kind of mask just because I want to be doing this for a long time. I love doing it, and I don't like the smell of cutting antler. It smells horrendous. Set of cheap gloves that'll last me actually quite a while for as cheap as they are. Anyway, I'm going to get those on. Then we're going to get over to the saw. It's probably going to be hard to hear me when I have my mask on. I'll do my best. Oh, safety glasses. Definitely wear safety glasses too. But let's get after it. Okay, so now I got the piece that I want to work with. Hopefully it's big enough, but it's got the different colors that I want in it. So now I'm going to go set up my lathe and we're going to start turning it. Okay, so I've got, let me focus there. So I've got the basic shape that I want, and I might actually be able to get maybe 2 sets out of this. Super rough right now. So the next step is going to be taking some sandpaper of various grits. I'm going to start out with probably like a 60 and work my way down to about 10,000 grit to get a really nice polished finish on that. All right, got that polished up to about 10,000 grit. Don't know how well you can see the shine on that, but that is going to be the finished outside of the hoops. Lots of cool kind of marbling color going on there. Hopefully it turns out really cool. Time to hollow them out now. So now we've got it set up in the drill press, and I'm going to hollow out the center, at least rough out the center, and then I will use a rotary tool to kind of finish it off and round the edges. All right, now we've got the two. I only got two individual ones, so one set out of that, unfortunately. But now we've got them cut out. I'm going to take a rotary tool now and kind of finish out the inside so that it's nice and smooth on the inside. Take down the edges a little bit so they're not sharp. And then we'll be pretty much ready to head inside to my other area where I do all the finish work and show you how I finish these off. All right, we're back inside to my other room where I do my finish work. Show you a quick look around and then we'll get started. Fun little work area. So I keep most of my supplies. And some of the antlers that I don't want to cut up. Anyway, so there are the two pieces that we just got done making out in my shop. If we can focus here. I think they turned out pretty cool. And these are the accents that I think I'm going to put with them. This one's kind of like a seafoamy green color. I don't know what color it's going to come through the camera as well as a white bead And we're going to go with kind of a bright silver on the findings with a French style hook. And let me get the camera set up and we'll get them thrown together real quick. So the first step, I'm going to take a rotary tool with a really small bit, just a little bit bigger than this pin that I'm going to be using to put through. I'm going to drill a hole through it so that I can feed the pin through and attach the bead on top is where I'm going to go instead of on the inside on these ones. And then I will put the hook on and they will be finished. So here they are, finished up. I think they turned out pretty cool actually. First set that I've done like this and on the lathe. I don't know, what do you think? I'll take some still shots of it because the quality I think will be a lot better. All right, so that's that. First set that I've done like that. Like I said, I think it turned out pretty cool. Let me know what you think in the comments, and maybe if you have any other questions or something you'd like to see, we can jump into that maybe in the next video. I will hopefully be doing more of these. We'll see how it goes. You can see a lot more of the stuff that we do and that we currently have. We have a website that we sell a lot of this stuff on, and that's northerntynesjewelry.com. That's Tines, not times. So yeah, northerntynesjewelry.com. You can also find us on Instagram at northerntynes_, or on TikTok, which we're new to, so there's not a whole lot on the TikTok side. But you can find us there under Northern Tynes as well. Check us out. Let me know what you think. Thanks.